Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to clean a metal water bottle. This is an easy, smelly water bottle fix. So that's right. If you have a metal water bottle and it ends up being a little bit smelly, okay, sometimes it happens where once the water bottle gets old, it ends up being a little bit smelly. This is a video for you. I'm going to show you how to properly clean a water bottle that's metal. This is a metal water bottle, as you can see right here. This is the style that has a straw and a plastic cap. So I'm going to show you how to clean this, but you can obviously take this technique and apply it to other similar types of water bottles as well. I'm going to flip my camera screen so I can see exactly what you all are seeing, and I'm going to show you how to clean this. So the first and foremost, the first thing you need to do is you need to take it apart sort of as much as you can. So some people will clean it and they'll leave the straw intact, okay? That's the fastest way to get like a buildup of like sort of like bacteria underneath this between where the straw is and where the spout is. So take the straw off if it has a straw. If there's a gasket in there, pull the gasket out. As you can see right here, there can be a lot of buildup underneath there that can cause the water bottle to smell. Take the gasket off. If there's like a rubber protector, take the rubber protector off. There can be buildup under there. You want to just take it apart as much as you can. Don't go crazy. Like there's another rubber piece here, but I wouldn't go taking this piece off. I mean, I could. Actually, yeah, I thought it was a lot harder to take off. So I'll take this one off too. Now, for complete fairness and complete transparency, this is basically a brand new water bottle. My wife and I, we have 4 kids, so we have lots of these bottles. They're fantastic. Absolutely amazing because they come apart and you can clean them so easily. This is a new set that we just bought, so I figured that I would do this tutorial before I end up using them, giving them to my kids to use on a daily basis. So this is just a brand new one. As you can see, there's not even a dent, not even a scratch on it. Once kids get a hold of these, like ba-boom, 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 dents and scratches galore. So just so you know, that's why it also looks perfectly clean. So the first thing that, once you've taken it apart, the second thing that you want to do, turn your water on. You want to wet all the components just quickly. Very simple. Just wet them. You don't need to soak them. You don't need to drench them, but you want to wet them as a primer, okay? Then what you want to do is you want to get just like a sort of like a sponge, that's the word I'm looking for, and you want to get some soap and put some soap on the sponge. Ideally, you want to get a sponge with like a scrubbing side on it because it's going to greatly help. And I'm going to spread the soap throughout the sponge like that, and now I essentially have a soapy sponge. I'm going to put a little bit more on there. Woo, got some bubbles flying around, so I'm going to put a little bit more on there. Now, when you clean your main water bottle, okay, you want to clean the inside fully. So get that sponge fully in there. Clean the inside, get a lot of soap in there. I'm reaching the bottom of the water bottle right now, so I'm just rubbing the sponge along the bottom and clean those metal threads, okay? So you can see the threads where the lid twists on. Clean those metal threads and then clean the outside. Now the outside probably won't be the smelly part, but where you are going to get the smell is those metal threads right there, because that's where water tends to sit sometimes, okay? And I'll tell you another key factor for making sure that it doesn't smell at the end. Then you want to clean the spout, okay? You want to clean the spout on the outside, the lid and the spout, on the outside, underneath where any gaskets are, and then on the inside, fully on the inside as well. Very simple. And we're going to run some water through this as well to make sure that soap goes all the way through there. Okay? Then we're going to clean any other gaskets that we have. So this is just a rubber protector, another rubber protector. Just clean it briefly. Most of the time people don't clean these parts, right? That's why you get a smelly water bottle. Now, do you have to clean every single part every single time you wash it? It's up to you. You probably don't have to, but I would say like every few uses you want to give this thing a thorough cleaning, no matter what type of metal water bottle it is. And then I'm cleaning the straw just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the water over here. And also, just for full clarity, I'm doing this in my basement bathroom. That's why the sink is this size, just because I don't want to disturb everybody upstairs. I got 2 kids taking a nap, 2 more working on some like homework with my wife, and I'm finishing this video and I'm going to go up there and help out as well. But I don't want to, be so loud in the kitchen to disturb everybody. So then we're going to rinse everything out. Now, when you're rinsing out the spout, make sure you're getting water through this. So watch. You see that right there? Water is going through the spout. You want to make sure you see that so you know you fully rinsed it. I'm going to place this to the side over here. I'm going to rinse out the gaskets next. So just this little clear gasket, this like white type of gasket over here. I'm going to rinse out this gasket that goes on the lid over here. I'm going to rinse out the bottom protector to protect it when from falling and when you place it down. Then I'm going to rinse out the straw and make sure that the water is going through the straw. Once again, you can see the water is going directly through the straw. You can see right there. Make sure the water's going through the straw. That's so you know it's fully rinsed. Rinse it on the outside and the inside. And then you're going to rinse the bottle. Now when you rinse the bottle here, here's a key factor. You want to rinse the outside, the inside, and don't forget about those threads. That's where water sits, and that's where you end up getting a lot of the smell. Now I'll tell you how how you can prevent that smell really well, because there's a step here that basically nobody does, right? So a lot of people will rinse their water bottle and then they'll fill it up for the next day, and then they'll put the lid on and they're done. Now what happens is all that water is then sitting in the threads. All that water is then sitting underneath the gaskets. So before you put your water in there, before you fill it up, okay, you want to dry it. So dry the water bottle, okay? The inside doesn't matter so much because water is going to go right back in there. But you do want to dry a few key places. You want to dry the threads, the metal threads at the top here, okay? So no water sits there. You want to dry the cap here where the threads go as well, so no water sits there, okay? You want to dry underneath any gaskets that you're going to put back in place. Okay, so I've dried all sort of underneath where that gasket's going to go, and I'm going to dry the gasket itself. Once the gasket is dry, I can then place it inside here once again. So I'm just going to place it carefully inside, just like that. It just tucks away nicely into the lid over there. I'll place it properly after. I'll tuck it in after, but it's already tucked in. We're good. Yeah, you want to dry that. So now there's no water or barely any water sitting in the threads. There's barely any water or no water sitting underneath the gasket, right? I'm going to dry the straw as well, as much as you can. Like I said, the straw will get wet with the water anyways, but you want to at least dry the part that sort of, the part that sort of touches the spout, because that's going to be sitting there. Put the straw in place if you have a straw, and now everything is dry, right? And now I can put the lid on, and guess what? Everything is dry, so there's no water sitting on the threads, and therefore the water bottle will not be smelly, okay? Very simple, and it'll be fully clean. You're not going to get like a buildup of anything. I'm just going to dry this rubber stopper. This is already dry. I'm going to dry it again, put the rubber stopper in place, and then I'm going to dry this gasket over here. Lastly, and I'm going to put the gasket in place as well, just around it just like this. Very simple and straightforward. Let's put the gasket back on, and then we're good to go. So the key factor is you need to wash everything, and you need to dry everything. Now, like I said, you don't have to wash every single component every single day. I think that might be a little bit unnecessary. You don't have to, but definitely every few days you should be washing every single component, and definitely every day you should be drying it. Or if you don't want to dry it, let all of the components dry in a drying rack, and don't use it and put water in it until it's fully dry. Don't put the lid back on until it's fully dry. And please, so many people wash it and they leave the straw in there. Take the straw out, because yes, I can leave the straw in there and I can rinse it and water will go all the way through. But what happens between the little area here between the straw and the spout, right? You know, stuff is going to sit there and get built up there, right? So you can see it's pretty much 100% dry. There's just a touch of water there, but I was rushing it for this video, obviously. If it was real life, I would take my time. And it only takes an extra, like maybe 30 seconds. If I wasn't explaining it and I was just actually doing it, it's like we're talking about an extra maybe 30 seconds, if even that, maybe even 15 seconds per water bottle to do all of those extra steps. It takes no time at all. Like I said, I have 4 kids, and each of them has 2 water bottles, one for school / daycare and one for home. So I wash 8 water bottles a night. So literally, I become a pro at washing these bottles, metal water bottles, and making sure that the metal water bottles are clean, number 1, but number 2, they don't smell. Because who wants to drink from a smelly water bottle? That's the reality of it. So that's basically it. I guess it's just the parent in me talking right now, but yeah, I figured that I would show you that tutorial, how to do it, because a lot of people might be going through this with their own water bottles. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.